Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to code for our MicroBit once again. Today we're going to do a magic 8-ball. So here's my MicroBit and I've already coded for it. So let's go ahead and ask it a question. Today, are the kids going to enjoy coding the MicroBit? Maybe. Okay, well I hope you enjoy coding for the MicroBit today. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to put this down and I'll close my window. Today I already have the code written, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that all over for you. So I'm going to go up to the gear and I'm going to pull down to delete project, delete it. It's going to start off very similar to what we did last week, only we are going to put something on the start window. And whenever we do that, we're going to go to the basic block. And what we want to do is we want to say show string, and we're going to connect it to the onStart. And we're going to say ask a question. And I'm just going to put the little question mark there. And then I'm going to show the number 8. So I'm going to go back to basic and I'm going to show number. There it is. And I'm going to show number 8. So this only says whenever I start my MicroBit, it's going to say ask a question, then it's going to show the number 8. So I'm going to pull that off and put that over here. I'm done with that. And I don't need the forever block, so I can either leave it there or I can double tap or I could right click and delete the block. The block that I want is under input, and that's going to be on shake. So I'm going to click on shake and drag it out again. And what we want to do first is we want to clear the screen. So if there is a message on the screen, it's going to go away whenever I shake it. So I'm going to go to basic and I'm going to go to clear screen. That's under more, actually. There it is, clear screen. Now I'm going to start off again, like I did last week, with the rock, paper, scissors, and I want to set the MicroBit to pick a random number. Now, some of you were confused on this last week, so I'm going to go to variables, and hopefully I'll make this a little bit more clear. And I'm going to go to set item to 0. I'm going to pull that out, and I can go ahead and I can connect it, but I don't want the item. I wanted to say MicroBit. So I'm going to pull down on the drop-down box, and I'm going to rename variable. I'm going to call it MicroBit. And I'm going to say OK. So now it does say set MicroBit to. Well, what do I want to set it to? I'm going to go to math, and I want it to pick a random number. I'm going to drag that off and connect it just like that little puzzle piece in. Now it's going to be pick a random number from 0 to 4. It can be 0 to 5. It just depends on how many messages you want your magic 8-ball to say. Now we're ready to put in some if-then statements. Just like I did before, I'm going to go to logic. I'm going to pull off an if-then statement and connect it. So I want to say if the MicroBit equals 1, or if the MicroBit equals 2, what's the result going to do? So again, I'm going to go to my variable, and I need to pick out the MicroBit. And then I want to go back to logic again and make that statement. So if the MicroBit equals 0, if the MicroBit equals 1, and there is this tool that I want to use. I'm going to put the MicroBit inside the first one. So if the MicroBit equals 0, I can use that one because I'm picking a random number from 0 to 4. I'm going to connect that up inside of the if. If the MicroBit equals 0, well, the string is going to be, or the answer is going to be yes. So I'm going to go up to show string, connect it, and my answer is going to be definitely yes for the magic 8-ball. Now, one thing that you might want to do, and I just messed up on it, I'm going to backspace this out. I like to use capital letters. I think they're easy to see on this 24-bit lights there. So if you do choose capital letters, they're a little bit more easier to read. Now, I'm going to give you a little shortcut as well. So if this you use this if-then statement over and over again, what I can do is I can copy it and paste it, or duplicate and put it back in there again. So I'm going to put my mouse right on the if-then part of this block. I'm going to do a 2-finger tap since I'm on my Chromebook, but you're going to do a right-click on your computer, and you can see duplicate. It duplicates that whole block, so I don't have to write it again. Now I'm going to just click and hold, and I'm going to drag it in and connect it. The only thing I have to change now is the number. So I'm going to go over here to the number. I'm going to make this a 0, turn it into a 1. And I'm going to say that this answer is going to be a no. All right. So again, I can go up to my if then block, put my mouse right inside of there, 2-finger tap or right click and duplicate. Look how easy this is. And then now my microbit is going to equal 2. And maybe my answer is going to be maybe. All right, so I still have 3 and 4 to go because of my random number. So I'm going to put in 2 more results. So I'm going to, again, do a 2-finger tap, duplicate. My answer will be 3 this time. And maybe it's going to be I don't know. All right, and then one more. And again, if you want to have more like don't count on it or positively or most likely, outlook good, those are all Magic 8-Ball sayings, and you can put that in and type those in to your if-then statement. I'm going to use one more. And again, put my mouse right on it and 2-finger tap or right click to duplicate it, connect it. And I'm going to change this to 4. And let's see, my last saying will be, let's go ahead and delete this. And I'll put most likely. Most likely. So I have my microbit on shake. I have my numbers 0 through 4. One thing that you might want to do, and you can try for today, is putting in the music. So if it does come back as a yes, maybe it's going to start a melody. So I can put that either up at the top, below, wherever I want to put that, I can put that in there. So as soon as it comes back as yes, it's going to do that ding. And one other thing that you could do and you can add is once it's all over, once you have your message, it's going to go back to show the number 8 on your Magic 8-Ball. There's a lot of things that you could do and add to this. Hopefully this copy and paste, the duplicate button will help out for you again. And again, we can look at the JavaScript. This is really cool because you wrote this entire code so you can see what it would actually look like if you didn't have the blocks to use. I think that's way cool. I think that's really cool. I'm going to go back to blocks now. Remember, you can go down to the bottom and you can title it. And this is called Magic 8-Ball or Magic 8 is what you can call it. Don't forget to download it. Once it's downloaded, you'll see the blinking light at the back of the microbit. You'll see the done. I'll close this out. And let's turn on my video one more time. Let's see here. Here's my Magic 8-Ball. And again, I could shake it. And it says, I don't know. I didn't ask it a question, but it doesn't know. So hopefully your microbit does know. If you have any questions, I will be around. Good job today. And hopefully you'll be able to code for your microbit. Thanks a lot.